Listening Colour. Hi everyone, welcome to Listening Colour with me, Rachel Walker-Mason. This is something new, which I'm very excited to listen to. Okay, let's have a listen. 正しさとは愚かさとはそれが何か見せつけてやれちっちゃな頃から優等生気づいたら大人になってたナイフのような思考回路持ち合わせるわけもなくでも遊び足りない何か足りないこの自分これは誰かのせいあてもなくただ混乱するそれもそっか最新の流行は当然の把握経済の動向も通勤 Wow, okay, so this is Ado, who is a Japanese singer doing it's kind of like sort of punk-edged pop, which I really like. And what a fantastic voice she's got. There's a very light, kind of playful sound to it that's got a kind of JPop quality where it just sits in the track so beautifully. It's just like, they're the perfect voices to mix into a track because they are just so clean and so perfectly in tune. Love it. But there's this real edge to her. She's kind of cool. I like this video as well, this kind of anime thing that's kind of a bit angry. And the lyrics are amazing. So I don't know if she wrote it or if she wrote it with somebody else or it's someone else's song. Because I think, from what I gather, she's done kind of cover songs before, but also just her own stuff. So, and this I think is her big breakout hit, which so far I am loving. The lyrics are amazing. So it's obviously in Japanese, but there's an English translation here. They are really cool. I'm just going to read through these lyrics. I was an honour student being young before I realised I was already grown up. I like that. A train of thought like a knife, which I didn't have that. But I'm not having enough fun. Something is missing. These troubles better be somebody's fault. I love this. She's got a real kind of edge, like quite often in a kind of pop song, which essentially this is kind of pop. It's got a bit of a punk edge to it, but it's a kind of pop song. Female vocalists tend to sing in a more kind of self-deprecating way, like, oh, I wish I didn't feel like this, or I want to be this, or they're quite sweet about it. But I love how she's like, these troubles better be someone else's fault. I love this. She's got a really direct way of talking and how she does these fantastic little vocal flips. To listen to that bit again, she does some really cool stuff with her voice. So doing that, she's doing this, that da 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 da. She could hit them da 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 like that, but she's not. She is doing these very quick little flips. So she's in, it's like speech quality, which is really tricky to be able to flip in and out of those so fast. Like that's a quick line, and she's flipping in and out of those qualities with such beautiful precision. Like, I was doing an impression of it then, but not as good as her. Hers was so clean. It was just incredible. And what flexible voice. So we're only, like a minute into the song? Not even that. 37 seconds in, and I'm already like, she's cool. I'm enjoying this. Let's see what else she does. Okay, here we are. I want to hear those little flips again. Oh my gosh, this song is so cool. I can see why this was her big breakout hit, because it is so catchy, but it's so unusual. It's almost got like nursery rhyme qualities to it. These really little catchy lines that are really kind of these sassy little sound bites of like, maybe you're just too mediocre to understand me. like these really cool little sassy one-liners. But the way the music is written around them is like a sassy one-liner of a lyric of a musical shape as well. It's almost like na 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 kind of line. It's really cool, and it's got a real kind of speed metal punk kind of edge to this chorus, which I was not quite expecting, but I love. Like, it's just like she's got a real edge to her, and I wasn't quite expecting that, but I am loving it. Like, we don't hear that a lot in the pop world, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So do tell me if you're already a huge Ado fan. Do tell me, and also tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. I looked it up, so I think it's Ado, but please let me know if it's wrong, because I want to get it right, because she is fantastic. And I hear that her fans are absolutely lovely and support her so much. And I love that. I love it when I discover an artist that has this amazing fan base that just adore them. It's just so, so lovely. Working in the music industry is hard. And so finding that these incredible artists have people who support them and listen to their music and love them and come to their gigs, it makes me very happy as a fellow musician. So I love that. So do tell me if you know any more about her. I want to know all the details. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Wow. She's got this really like kind of sweet edge to this to her voice where she's singing like, shut the fuck up. It's like quite aggressive, but really she's like, nah. Got these kind of like slightly taunting edge. So she's using a lot of twang. So she's going into a slightly nasal area of her voice, which naturally has a slightly like taunting sound to it. So when I need students to get into that place in their voice, I often say, think of the character Nelson in The Simpsons. He goes, nee, hey, hey, and it's a really like nasal sound, or a happy witch. And both those sounds naturally have a kind of taunting kind of quality to them. And so she's using that at that point in the voice where she's telling people to shut up. And it's just got this bright, mean quality, which is so perfect. And she snaps in and out of that sound into this breathier, gorgeous pop sound. Like she's so quick. So I can see why some of you have said that I like this artist because I like Dimash so much. And they're very different, but they're similar in their speed at which they can change vocal quality. And that is not easy. A lot of singers can't do it that fast, like halfway through a song maybe, but not that fast to flip in and out, in and out. It's not easy at all. Yeah. Wow, gosh, there's a lot to unpack in this section. Goodness me. Okay, let's have a look at these lyrics here. So she's got, I'm an exemplary person. The next bit is hilarious. It's, I say no to punching someone. So no thanks to actually punching someone. That's hilarious. I love that. So she's like, I'm a really nice person. I'm not going to actually punch anyone. But when things are... So if I point my muzzle of words to your head and fire... Wow. Like, it's just... So she's saying that she's not going to actually hit anyone, but she'll hit you with her words. Like, she is quite the wordsmith. Wouldn't that be so crazy? Like, it's fun, this whole thing she's talking about. And she talks about looking at the stock market on the way to work or on the way to school or something. It's really funny the way she's talking about Japanese culture and that culture of work is what I think she's talking about here, that this culture of work and work and work and work and work, and that is what life is you work and work and work. And so I think she's talking about that, and that actually she's perhaps rejecting it or teasing it. I could be wrong, so do let me know if I'm wrong or if I've got it right here, because this is quite new to me. But I'm really interested in the way she writes. It's kind of like a constant, it's like a stream of thoughts. She's thinking this and then she thinks that, and she's just saying it exactly how she thinks it. And I like that. I like that it's just her, whatever's going on in her mind, she's just telling us without worrying about, sugarcoating it. It's just really direct, and it's got a kind of punk energy to it in that sense, that she's just delivering it straight out, boom, this is what I think. It's got the kind of a quality of like the early 90s female singers, and we had like Alanis Morissette and artists like that who were much more direct and would say things that were quite controversial to come from women. Now we don't really think about it like that, but they were kind of the first women to kind of be so outspoken in music in that kind of sense. So she's got that kind of quality, but in this really contemporary kind of punk JPop kind of vibe. I've not really heard those two genres together, but I'm actually really liking it. It's working for me. Okay, let's continue. So that section feels very different. So it's kind of ticking along, tick, 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 tick. It's got like a beat that's kind of ticking along in a kind of slightly punkish way. And then it drops into this section, which is a bit more like trip hop, which I was not expecting, but I really like. That's that really fun little, and she's speaking at a faster speed, and it almost sounds like it goes out of time, but it doesn't. She's doing this slightly unusual rhythm there, but it really works. And they've recessed the vocal back, so it's got more of a kind of slightly, it's like almost like a backing singer doing it, kind of like she's in another room kind of quality. But it really works, just changes the texture of the vocal. It's really clever, like really smart, and it's a song that I don't think it's even that long. It's like 3 minutes 20. It's like the perfect song length, but she's already done. We're only halfway through, and she's done so much with the song already, and there are so many hooks within it. Like it's laden with hooks, so I can see why it's been such a big hit, because you could sing this and different people would hang on to different bits as the hooks. They go, oh, this is the catchiest bit, and then somebody else will say, oh no, this is the catchiest bit. Like there's so much to kind of remember about this song. I can see why it's been so popular and why she's been so popular, because yeah, she is edgy. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's so good. She just doesn't care. I love this. Close your stinking mouth. I can't stand it. Like, what a line. Oh my God. I did not think I'd hear this from someone who's kind of in the J-pop world or in the Japanese. This is not what Japanese people do, is it? I don't know. I could be speaking out of turn, but goodness me, these lyrics are so edgy. Close your stinking mouth. I can't stand it. What a line. I am the modern spokesperson. I love this. She's so direct. It's like she's like the mayor of awesomeness, of like being a badass and not taking any crap. Like she's just amazing. I would love to meet her. She just sounds like she's so cool and just doesn't care. Like she just wants to say this and she's going to say it. And so what if you don't like it? I love that. I just love it. I love that. Close your stinking mouth. I love it. I love that she's not sugarcoating it. That is the least sugarcoating I've ever heard. Close your stinking mouth. Amazing. Okay, let's see what she does next. Wow. Draw an X on your fat face. It's just, I love how angry it is. It's just unbelievable. I was not expecting this. I really was not. This is so amazing and fun and angry. And it's just, I love it. And just this catchy, these little catchy bits she's got in there, so clever. And then her vocal, she's flipping into different qualities. Like, you know, if you listen to this and didn't know much about the voice, you'd just be like, this is a cool song and she's cool. But knowing stuff about the voice, I'm like, that's actually really clever. She's a very talented vocalist who's got very good control over her voice and knows exactly how she wants to do things and when, because they're very conscious choices. Otherwise, she'd be going out of tune on some of those notes, or there'd be breathy, kind of awkward bits. And there's none of that. It's very, very clean. And it's so much fun. I just love this. It's got everything in it. I love it. Like, what a talented singer. I'm assuming she wrote it or co-wrote it, because it's amazing. Even if she didn't, she's got a skill of making it her own, because she sings it with such intention, such meaning, such character, that it's like it's coming, even if it's not her song, it's like it's coming from her, and it's like she really means it. It's really clever. Do let me know about the writers of the song. If you know who wrote it, or if she wrote it or wrote it with someone, do tell me, because I love knowing that kind of facts. I love knowing about the writers. Then I can delve into the writers and find out what else they've written. I'm such a nerd for that. So do tell me. Okay, let's see what else happens. I want that chorus to come back. It's so good. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, just before the key change. That's really clever. So she's using the kind of same chorus pattern again that I was desperate to hear again, because it's so good. It almost sounds a bit like kind of Japanese kind of cartoon, the kind of music, the really catchy music you sometimes get on Japanese adverts and things. It's got these very little bite-sized, smart little earworms where you're just like, oh, da-da-da, it's so catchy. It's amazing. I could see these little individual clips being part of an advert, completely out of context, when it's like, shut up, on an advert or something. But it's so well written in these little bite-sized ways. It's just amazing. And then she goes into a section here where she's repeating the same chorus, but does it in a completely different way, where she's in a much lighter, kind of sweet, kind of light vocal with lots of breath coming through, almost kind of sultry. And then she goes into a much more like kind of growl, and she's using this quite aggressive rock sound where she's using a growl within her voice that I was not expecting from her. I didn't think she'd be able to do anything that kind of raw, but blimey, she can. And then she uses this kind of into slack folds kind of sound as well, which again I was not expecting. Like, she can do it all these little vocal tricks that I tend to, when I'm doing vocal producing and I'm working with a pop artist, particularly because pop songs tend to repeat verse, chorus, generally. You have to keep adding different bits, different qualities, so the song kind of progresses. And some pop singers just can't do it. They can just sing it one way and that's it. So when you're vocal producing for them and you say, oh, can you try and add a bit of twang? And they're like, no. And And you're like, oh, could you try and add some growl here? They're like, no. You could ask her to do anything and she would be able to do it, because she's got all of that. She's got so many tricks in her vocal bag. She can just pull out any of them at any given time and do them. It doesn't matter what note it is, what pitch she's on, what vowel sound. Like, she can just do it. She'd be amazing to work with. Goodness me, a superhero. Working in the music industry is not well paid. So if you would like to support me, you can do so by buying me a coffee, and the link is on the screen here, or we often say buy me a tea because I'm British and drink tea. Thank you so much to everyone who's already done this. It means the absolute world. And over Christmas particularly, we had so many people giving us some money for tea as a Christmas present, which was honestly meant so much. And it means I can make more videos, I can support my family, and it's all thanks to you. If you would like a more regular way to support me, you can become a member of the Colourwave crew. And by doing that, you get to see my new videos before anybody else. See what happens now. Oh my goodness, there is absolutely no wasted time in that. It's one of those songs that like hits you like a ton of bricks. It just comes in and she's in and then it just stops. It's so good. There's no filler. There's no like, oh, let's put a 20-minute guitar solo in or something. It's just, not that I'm against songs like that, but I love that this is just exactly, it's like a perfectly packaged pop song with this cool punk kind of angry element to it. It is so fun. Whew. What else do you think I should listen to by Ado? Is there anything else? There's something coming up here saying Cat's Eye. Is that a good one? Let me know, because I am now getting kind of obsessed with this amazing artist. So I want more details. Tell me everything. Tell me what you know. I will be very grateful. Colour-wise in this one, blimey, she took me on a journey. The video is very kind of red. It's got a lot of that kind of Japanese anime kind of qualities in it. But vocally, it was somewhere completely different for me. And she's got, when she goes into that kind of gritty bit of her voice, it's like these kind of, it's like these big yellow sort of shots kind of firing up like this, like an explosion. And then in her kind of sweet pop sound, it was like a little, kind of like a pink, kind of misty kind of pink little vocal, which was surprising because the lyrics were not cute and girly, but the vocal had this lovely like bubblegum kind of sound to it. But the choruses were so edgy and so energized. It was like I could imagine her like jumping up and down on stage, and they were like fireworks going off. There was like purples and greens and all sorts. It was really fun. It's just I imagine if you're having a day where you need to get a bit energized, if you need to psych yourself up for something, this is the song to listen to, because I feel it's really late. It's like 10 to midnight here with me recording this in the UK, and I'm like, yeah, let's go out for a run. I never go for runs, but I'm feeling, my husband's looking absolutely surprised at me because I never say that. But this song has filled me with so much energy. I'm like, I need to do something now to like burn it off. But God, it's so energized. It fills you with this kind of electricity. And that's what the vocals were doing. They were so energized. There was so much power and so much life in them that it was like fireworks going off. It was amazing. Oh, I had to lie down now. Goodness me. Please remember to like, subscribe, share and comment. I absolutely love all your comments, so please keep them coming and remember to have a colourful day. Listen in colour.